What do people care about most? Of course, at the starting point of everyone living the worldly life, the doors opening to Allah are entirely closed. The doors opening to the shaitan and the world with the soul's demands are also completely open. In this situation, people generally put the worldly life first. Looking at data from a research company, according to the research conducted on 500,000 people from 152 languages, the values that people care most about: 1. Family, 2. Relationships, 3. Materiality, 4. Belonging, 5. Personal development. These always include worldly life. So generally, at the starting point, people prioritize worldly life. They attach importance to worldly life. And unfortunately, for them, due to the priority placed on worldly life, the afterlife is almost non-existent, more like a matter of fate. Is it possible to be happy with worldly life? No. In the Holy Quran, which is our book of life, Allah Almighty gives us advice with Yunus 7. Our Lord gives us advice in this verse. They do not wish to make their spirits reach us before death. They are pleased with the life of the world, and they are satisfied with it, and they are heedless of our verses. Well, they do not know the recipe for happiness that we have sent down to them. Think of the Holy Quran as a pharmacy. Each verse is like a medicine on the shelves. They are heedless of our verses. In other words, they do not know the recipe that will bring them happiness and healing. What do they know? They know the worldly life, which is the demands of the soul. That being the case, it is impossible for anyone to be happy with this worldly life. What does happiness consist of? Happiness is the wish of the spirit to reach Allah. Happiness is with Allah. So, according to this verse, if a person wants to be happy, they must request Allah, not by wishing for the life of this world, but by wishing to reach Allah and by wishing to reach their spirit to Allah while they are alive. The request must also be heartfelt. Requests made from the tongue are at the level of belief. But when the tongue and heart become one, a person has faith. So whoever wishes to reach Allah from their heart, Allah Almighty sees, knows, and hears what is in the hearts of all people. Because Allah Almighty sees and knows, He absolutely manifests Himself with His name of Rahim, all compassionate. If He hears the request to reach Allah, submit to Allah from the servant's heart. And with the 7 favors He gave him one after another, He makes a person have faith. First of all, at the level of belief, what does the person who has faith believe in? This person believes in Allah. 1. Believes in His angels. 2. Believes in His books. 3. Believes in the messengers. 4. Believes in the afterlife. 5. Believes that good comes from Allah and evil comes from our soul. 6. And believes in resurrection after death. 7. The 7 conditions of faith must absolutely turn into 7 conditions of the heart. So faith must reach the heart to become heart and tongue as one. If Allah Almighty sees it in someone's heart, it means that faith comes to the heart. It means that a request from the heart rises to Allah. The request for submission to Allah reaches Allah. Whoever does this, Allah Almighty will definitely deliver that person's spirit to him in accordance with His promise and guarantees that person will have half of the worldly happiness that people pursue in 3 heavens in the afterlife. May Allah bless you all.